Definitely trying stuff, but
is it the right stuff to try?
isn't the right stuff.
With pistols, with default pistols, and yeah,
And that's when Apex comes in here. Well, Palace player's now gone, mate, and Device is in like this horrible position where they're spilling out connector. They're coming through Palace. You don't know if they're...
we all fall back. Great little grenade. Santara eats 2 of them.
Oh no!
And the wallbang follow-up as well.
That's
Beautiful.
so ridiculous.
3 scoreline favoring G2 and putting, I would say now, a lot of pressure on Spirit.
Especially because Nico's just showing up everywhere. We're seeing, yeah. So I mean, that kind of just says it all.
And he knocked down the stack. Okay. Everyone knows I'm telling the truth. I can't believe what I just witnessed.
Well, you know, you fiddle with your headphone cable,
Tweet
right?
sent. As from Mini side, maybe they didn't feel like they had the smokes to do it, but this is what he felt like was his only chance of getting it and got the frag. The smile for Nico, but they're feeling pretty good, especially after Dust 2, this lead already, and he clearly trusts his...
We could use this this series as a case study for the mental side of Counter-Strike. You know, Inferno, Liquid, disappeared. Electronic.
It says so much.
It does.
The in-game and out-of-game body language.
Yeah, just look at him. Look at it. It's like the...
I go in. Got one more.
Molly blue?
Shot me though. I'm going cut. He was burning. Right.
Molly's blues.
I'm flashing over mini peak.
P9s, no kits again. Light on the U2. They're up against the ropes here. Enough, and he's dead already.
Oh my god, he's going to be fuming.
We're going to have a lot of limitations for him.
No one had this coming through. Some people said, yeah, I think G2 are going to win this game.
Does in time, yeah, nearly. Very nearly awkward. And through the smoke, Apex slamming his desk.
3 for 3. But Electronic is having an equivalently insane game. Like, Boomich looks like Electronic right now.
Saving one is probably their best bet here. That's a nice shot from OC, close quarters.
Of the B take, like boosting up towards that, and yeah.
That's one of the hardest.
So Astralis can actually continue to put the pressure on Vitality here.
Avenue to B is open, and yeah, I think the hands go up after he drops. Yeah, frustrated with that one. A close one. First map was already incredibly intense. 16-14 win for FaZe in the end. If Liquid were to win Overpass, oh, hello.
Yo. Oh, yeah, pretty damn flashed. That was actually very fortunate. Yo, you don't see that out a bit.
He was down, what, 0-6 heading into the round before last. Then he gets that double kill entry out through long, if you remember.
Teams, I think, tend to make themselves believe is not an issue.
They were so ready to dismiss that. Okay, now there's another factor that...
Got to appreciate dupreeh willing and knowing that he has to eventually take this duel, and Bit closing in on space, and Bit is mad about it.
Here.
What the fuck? Man.
Keeping it calm, keeping it cool.
Yeah, you need a player like Crad in your team, really. A cool head on his shoulders.
Oh!
Wow.
Not happy with that one.
They're going heavy ramp where they got mauled. They went double Palace and they still get mauled, don't they? Even though Linus takes down Art. Oh, another monitor needed, I think.
Boys, let's try a late round retake. Well, with the AWP set up at ramp, with Magisk up on the silo, with that crossfire set up.
Pull down on the overtimes. We've got time for it. It's only our first game of the day, Harry. We're pushing back the other schedule. This is priority.
Oh, it's definitely not that much fun, is it?
Oh, yeah, this was when he was frustrated in the first half pistol.
No, I think that's when he's deep.
Opener, so you can see just taking pot shots through, and if you know that OC has the AWP on the other side, he's going to be jumping up on those pallets on the back wall.
Oh, wow.
A bit of tilt there.
That was heavy tilt.
And it was that tempo change that caught Liquid completely off guard. If they were more aware simply of that fight, there's an AWP in play for Lekr0, and oh my god, jumping up on the halls, Lekr0 heard him.
He's got his gun up.
But his back is completely
He's got
turned.
this in the bank. Denies him. Oh, what could have been.
Inferno in a major grand final could not haunt him again, and he is showing us exactly why. Up and over, takes out the big man himself. Simple down, the second on the Electronic is perfect, and the third onto Bit. Phenomenal stuff right here.
Я иду из смока, вру резко, и я пику яму.
Блять!
Яма?
Guys, can you take pause? Just running on in, and even though Apex was starting, his spider sense is starting to tingle a little bit. He's still got
down from Liquid. Like, look at Obo here. He just stops mid-spray. Grim kills him, doubles up.
There, I looked. He didn't leave the server.
No, I think he just, you know, like
playing for overtime in a map you had a distinct advantage on with MP9s and Deagles in your pocket.
Oh, and the web. Yeah, that's one situation where sometimes it is worth upgrading that extra gun, just dropping the SMG on a round like that.
The second. And there the frustration shows through again. With a boatload of utility and spawn, and Citizen's just throwing it all in, while Crimbo drops a nade on top. That was beautiful, and that's such a frustrating way to lose a round. Zyphon, he was getting hyped earlier.
Players from Big Clan yet online, this was a highly impactful Tizian double that has enabled them to post their first round. It can't just be tabseN though. You can see that he's going to get you your closing pair, but there has to be someone else to kick down that door.
G2 either forget to molly this or don't have the grenades to molly it. But with how easily the first kill is found,
what a shot.
The fact that G2 are coming off round wins, you know they have a lot. So this makes take quite a big risk here in playing that.
He's quick to trade that one out, and now it's all on Apex 1-on-4. It's looking done, and they've done it.
It seems like it was only him, but yeah, this is going to be a problem. And are going to get a very long pause. And yeah, Electronics already called for it and said same thing, so...
All right, we'll wait for word from production here, but very likely we are going to throw this one to the break.
Well, we've got some questions from the other ones.
Okay, we'll fill while we can.
It came in, but we may have to go to a break on this one because I think we're going to be waiting for. Yeah, he's pretty.
Again? Flash shot. What's mid 4? Undercut. Inside con. Swing it, jungle. Swing it. Double. I think they're sniping.
We maybe would have want to see more from this guy right here. I think there's something I mentioned in the pre-show. Nico, in the highest of matches, we're talking deep playoffs, has a tendency to not deliver the type of Nico performance we would hope. That could have been the one thing that makes a difference.
Yeah.
But I don't want to pin everything on him. I don't think that would be fair.
No, and he started out so well. The very first half of that matchup, he pulled off a 2.0 rating on the CT side.
Deserve it. Absolutely power performance coming out from them.
Apex showing it all there. Not
third map Inferno. We'll see it here again.
Misses the shot under so much pressure, right? Think about how, and then immediately starts moving again right now.
Well, yeah, which is why the ult.
So he didn't disconnect.
Oh, there it is. Know that it's a terrible map for Spirit right now. It bodes really well, and they're just trying to get it. I mean, there's a lot of naysayers out there right now saying that Astralis don't have.
It's really hurt because at some point it felt like Vitality had the...
What happens going into the empty and something's broken around here, and it might be Loba's hand.
Masuta and Shox, you know, just popping off and getting all the kills. You can see Apex having some moments. We'll get back to it later on. Apex had some moments which were questionable individually and even from a tactical standpoint. I don't know about you, Matthew, but I feel Vitality on the T side, they were super slow, very VP-esque.
I guess they were kind of...
Palzerk, what a miraculous one. I mean, that was nearly a collateral to close.
Seriously. Oh, that's a tilter. Flashed on the site.
Of course, we're welcoming you back to the VFL Extreme Masters Cologne. The year is 2022, and we're ready to talk a little bit about that. Snappy, not a happy camper.